get in here. Still unconscious.
Oh, she's gonna be okay. This way. Dr. Davis, listen, is it true that Olivia St. John regained consciousness before she was brought into General Hospital?
So I've been told.
Dr. Davis, can you make any chance for recovery? Any chance for recovery?
Olivia was in all of the headlines a couple of months ago.
Look, that's security's problem.
I'll call the police.
Does she regain consciousness?
Oh, I called Robert. Security should be on its way.
Get her face. Would you get her face? Get over here and get a picture of her. Come on, get in there. Dr. Davis, just one more statement, please. Dr. Davis, information.
I'm Tiffany Hill coming to you live from General Hospital. Just to recap the situation with information that we have concerning Olivia St. John.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Right. Yes, I want some police support over at the hospital immediately. Yeah, what? Yeah.
You know, that silly dog of yours is out there.
That's right. 24-hour protection. To the patient. Correct. Make it teams of 2. Call me back when you've dispatched the first team. Thank you.
What's going on?
Olivia St. John.
I thought she was stashed away in some convalescent home.
Apparently she regained consciousness late this afternoon and they rushed her to the hospital.
If she has regained consciousness...
Yeah, it implies all kinds of things.
For example, what is her legal status going to be if she makes a full recovery?
I don't know. I'm more concerned about Anna at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
I guess this will shake up Duke, too.
It's going to have a greater impact on Anna.
Yeah. Perhaps she should hear it from me first. Scorpio. Right. Yes, thank you, Guy. 2 patrol cars en route to the hospital. Let's see what happens next.
Can't believe it, it's too late.
Too late for what?
Well, Hillary's day off today, and I was doing the paperwork, and I didn't get home till supper with Anna and Robin before we opened.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Actually, when I think about it, Robin, I think, is going to stay with some friends. There's a group of them. They're having one of these, they get together. What is it called?
A slumber party.
A slumber party. That's it. Now, why do they call it a slumber party? Because that's the one thing they don't do. They don't slumber.
Well, yeah, no, wait a minute. Well, if she's gone, why don't you just ask Anna to come here and have dinner with you at the club?
Now, why didn't I think of that?
Because I'm smart. Say yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And now we return to Tiffany Hill with all the scene coverage about Olivia St. John regaining consciousness and being rushed to emergency and General Hospital.
With live coverage from General Hospital. Our information is still very sketchy, but from what we have learned, Olivia St. John regained consciousness late this afternoon and was brought to General Hospital for emergency surgery. I must stress the fact that it is still unconfirmed by the staff at General Hospital that Olivia St. John did regain consciousness, but those are the initial reports that we have. She regained consciousness late this afternoon. We do not know the reason for her emergency surgery. I see that Dr. Steve Hardy, who is chief of staff of the hospital, is coming to the emergency room. He is trying to get the press out of the building. Hey, can you answer?
No, not yet. I think she might be with Robert. They're working on something. She didn't even leave the machine on, so I'll try again later.
Okay.
We're going to stand by here live at the hospital for further developments. Just to recap, in case you've just tuned in, Olivia St. John supposedly regained consciousness.
Thought Anna was going to spend the evening in.
I left her this afternoon. All she was doing is waiting for Duke.
I hope they're together when they get the news.
Maybe they went out somewhere.
Maybe the story hasn't broken yet. Now, why can't everything have a happy ending?
You mean all tied up, neat and tidy with a big red bow?
That'd be good.
Yeah. You have some loose ends of your own, old buddy.
You're referring to my ex-landlady?
Yeah. Anna told me about your finding the missing 3 pages of the diary and Danae's belongings. How do you feel about that?
Uneasy.
Why?
It's too neat. It's too simple. I was about to get stuck into this when Bobby called.
You got another angle?
Yeah. I checked with a garage that services a vehicle. Now, according to them, she loved that car. She always kept it in tip-top condition, and that's the way it was the night of the accident.
You think maybe someone tampered with her brakes?
Could have. When it sat outside for hours, anything could have happened to it.
Yeah, but, you know, the car was completely demolished, Robert. How are we going to prove that someone tampered with those brakes?
I'm glad you asked that question. I'm going over to the concert hall to have a chat to the doorman. I mean, who knows? Maybe there was some seedy character hanging about outside and he can recall that.
You're leaving right away?
Yeah.
You want some company? Well, I was going to take Tiffany to dinner, but then again, she's out on a news story. I have no idea when she'll finish.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you're ready when you are. See you.
Good. Oh, listen, see if you can round up my dog, will you? I'm going to try Anna one more time.
Right, right. You know, I will round up your dog because people have told me for years I have this quiet understanding with animals.
That's good. It's a pity you couldn't have put the milk away.
Here, boy. Well, here, boy. Here, boy. Here.
Ah, why? Hello, Friday. That's it, girl. Come on, boy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Don't smile at me. Just come. That's it. Food in the house. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. The food's here. Come on. Gourmet meal. Fix it myself.
Try groveling.
Come on. I never grovel. Never, never. Come on, boy. Get in here, dog. Dog, come, come.
Forget it. I'll just leave some food for him. He'll eat when he's hungry. Dog would do anything for Kate.
Yeah, I know.
Funny how, you know, we've managed to coexist fairly happily for the last few days. Come on, let's get started.
Did you try Duke's Club?
Yeah, line's busy.
Okay. Shut off the light.
Chardonnay. And you served a Chablis.
It's not the PI office. She's with Robert.
Hey, did you get a hold of Anna?
No, not yet. I'm going to try it. Robert's office. She might be there, but...
Here's Tom and Simone.
We'll find them a table, will you?
You bet. Hi.
Hello, Terry.
Hello. Hello. I saw the reservation for Dr. Hardy for 2, and I was hoping it was y'all. Oh.
Hello. How are you?
Hello, Duke.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you,
again.
too.
How's Anna doing?
Oh, she's wonderful. Actually, I hoped I'd get a hold of her and she'd be down here tonight, but so far I
Send
can't
our
find
regards.
her.
It's been so long since
Absolutely, I will.
Boss, I don't know how you're going to take this.
Take what? What's the matter?
Well, I just watched the late news bulletin, and they said something about rushing Olivia St. John to General Hospital. Something about some emergency. Something about her regaining consciousness.
Oh, my God, if Anna said about this, she's... What else did you hear? Did you know anything about this?
No, we don't.
Did you hear anything else?
No, sir. That's all, except that Robert Scorpio sent some police officers for security reasons.
Olivia, I can't believe. Olivia?
I can.
Wait a minute, where are you headed?
I'm going to General Hospital. If Anna had this, that's where she'll be.
All right.
Angel, how'd you hear about
I
this?
just saw Tiffany Hill on television. It was a late bulletin.
Was she conscious when you brought her in? No, Doc. She was conscious when we reached her room, but she went into a coma and never regained consciousness after that.
Doctor, the x-rays are up.
Okay, it looks like the bullet dislodged itself from right here. Was she in any pain?
Yes, until she lost consciousness.
All right, that's it. We got to operate immediately.
Doctor, the police are here.
What are our room?
Number 3.
Okay, get her down there stacked.
You got it.
And me word to the wise. Not so much makeup next time, okay?
Oh, here comes the gurney now. Oh, here she is. All right, back here. Back everybody. Dr. Davis. We need to make a... What is that?
I'll explain later.
How about a statement?
She out of her coma? She came out of it briefly. Doctor, is she out of it?
Are you a friend of hers?
No, I know her.
Well, there's a possible chance she can come out of this surgery a whole woman.
Look, come on, everybody, move. Dr. Davis, move out.
Yeah, Dr. Davis.
How soon?
1 minute, Doctor. understand you know Olivia St. John.
I know a great deal about her.
Well, it seems to me that the last time that we worked together here in OR, you knew our patient very well, too.
But this was an entirely different situation than the one with Tony. That woman has caused nothing but heartache and grief for some of my best friends.
Yes, but we are to be obliged and do everything under our power to bring her back to the living, Bobby.
I know it.
Okay, everyone, let's get going. Scalpel.
Anna. What are you doing here? I've been looking for you everywhere.
I can't believe it. I couldn't stay away, you know. I thought I could just forget about her.
I understand, I know.
I mean, it's all going to start up again, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel sick to my stomach. What if she comes out of that operation exactly the same way that she was before?
Shh. I don't even talk about it. Lord knows I don't know much about the law, Anna, but surely that woman has to be accountable for what she did.
Go to prison, you mean?
You know more about that than I do.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, she would be accountable under the law, I suppose.
Okay, and let's just hope that that happens, and she'll be out of our lives for good and we forget the whole thing.
That's what I thought before. Now here she is. She's back in that room.
Hey, get that bleeder. Yeah, all right, hold. Thanks. Here you go. How's she doing up there?
Just steady.
All right. Okay, now tie it. All right. All right. Perfect. That's good. Close her up, Doctor. Come around over there. Thank you. Be real careful. Yeah. That blood, that's finally done.
Me too.
I haven't seen Tony in a couple of days.
I haven't either.
So I would ask you how he was doing.
Oh, I think he's doing remarkably well, considering the situation that he has to handle.
That's good to hear. Actually, he's getting a lot of help, isn't he?
Yes, he's getting a great deal of help. And Valerie.
I thought you might want to try that one on for yourself. Remember, it isn't over till it's over.
Oh, no. Don't want to get in the way.
Oh, I don't think you ever would.
Huh? If all goes well with Olivia, I might just stop by and see Tony tonight. Just might do that.
Perfect. Check that for me.
How much longer is this going to be? I feel like I've been here for days.
I don't know. It could take hours before they give us any information on her condition. I really don't know.
I just want to know whether she's going to live or die. Isn't that awful?
No, I know how you feel.
That was rough.
Yes.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be rough.
Did she come through?
She most certainly did.
Did she come out of her coma?
Are you a member of the family?
No, I know I'm not.
Look, I'm sorry. I can't give any information unless you are.
Let's
Choke the information out of
Joking?
the man.
No. Listen, he could have my head for this, but he doesn't know anything about your involvement with Olivia.
Why don't I tell him?
No, come on. I'll tell you what her condition is. Is she going to live? Chances are excellent.
Will she regain consciousness?
I'm on shaky ground if I even get into that
Well,
one.
what do you think?
What we did was we took a bullet out that had been lodged in her spine for months.
But they said that she was conscious when they went to pick her up to bring her here.
Yeah, but that could have been for a very short period of time.
But do you think she's going to come around now?
Personally, I think the odds of that are extremely doubtful.
Did you hear that?
But remember, I'm a nurse. I'm not a doctor.
Did Dr. Davis say anything after the surgery?
Well, only that he thought she would probably live. He didn't speculate beyond that. And I'm sorry. Look, I have to get to recovery.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Sorry we kept you.
Oh, that's all right. Don't apologize. I'll try to get back later.
All right. Oh, that's so weird.
We may not have anything to worry about. You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to take you home, put you to bed, give you a light supper, and then get some sleep. It's been a long day.
I don't want to go home.
There you are. I heard what was happening up here, so I figured you might be up here.
What is it?
Well, Robert and Sean are on their way in here, and I don't know whether you want to even hear about this right now. It's just that I know you've been working with Robert again, so I figured maybe you want to talk with him.
No, I think skip it.
No, I want to. What happened?
Just a routine case. We got a call from the waterfront. This elderly gentleman down in the rooming house was found dead, so I was there with the wagon. All of a sudden, Robert and Sean show up. Well, to make a long story short, this old man, he's the doorman at the concert hall where Catherine Delafield gave her last concert.
But don't you have anything else?
No, that's it. But for some reason, I don't know why, Robert seems to think that he might have met with foul play.
How was he killed?
We don't know. That's why we got him here for an autopsy at General.
Okay, listen, let's make our way home. Should we go?
I don't want to... I want to stay here. I want to speak to Robert.
Okay. If it takes your mind off Olivia, then we'll stay.
Yeah, well, yes. It might.
Okay, we'll stay. Then I have to call the club and tell them I'll be in later. Come on.
Okay.
Because we're not family members, of course, the doctor wouldn't give us any information on Olivia's condition. Bobby did tell us, however, that her chances of regaining consciousness weren't very good.
I see.
Did Dr. Davis say anything else to the press?
No, not really. Just that she came through surgery, and beyond that, he's not going to speculate. Why, was the press bothering you today?
No, they didn't even know I'm
Robert.
Oh, that's good.
Robert.
There he is.
Walt, what's the situation with Pop?
Yeah, somebody wanted this guy dead badly, and they used cyanide poisoning to do it.
It's like the champagne on Catherine's piano.
Robert.
Yeah,
Killing Pop shows a certain amount of desperation.
I know.
So I don't think we can ignore Danae any longer.
Guy?
Yeah.
Find him and bring him down to the office for questioning. I'll be at the cottage when you do.
Okay.
Thank you, Walt.
Anytime.
Look, I'm taking off. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
See ya. It's not like Robert to have somebody else do his legwork for him.
Well, you know, he's got his own things going on. He still feels so guilty about letting Catherine drive home from the concert.
Come on, let's go home.
Yeah, let's go, too. I don't see enough of you as it is.
Yeah, we'll change that tonight, baby.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you later.
Good night. Come on then, tell me when home. Come on. And Olivia's condition's not going to change tonight. Come on, we'll go home. My car's in the park.
Yeah, well, mine's parked downstairs. I need it in the morning.
You really have no intention of leaving it, do you?
Well, yeah, I mean... I don't think there'll be anything else in her condition tonight.
See you at home.
Yeah.
Yes?
You...
Oh, it's Mrs. Lavery.
Yeah. I saw you come out of the OR where they were treating Olivia St. John.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Kramer. I was the anesthesiologist.
Oh. Do you think you could give me any information on her condition?
Well, I just left the recovery room, and the anesthetic is wearing off. She's being moved to the ICU now.
ICU? Thank you.
Good night.
Oh, good night.
Friday! Come up! Friday!
doing inside?
Hello, Robert.
Kate? Katie? Kate?
May I ask where you'll be, Doctor, in case we want to reach you?
Well, I'll be at Duke's Club tonight for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to my place. I doubt if there's going to be any change before the night's over.
All right. Good night, Dr. Davis.
All right, you have a nice night.
May I help you?
I'm a friend.
Well, Miss St. John is probably going to be unconscious all night. I see you. Yes. Oh, well, I'll come get it.
Olivia, do you hear me? If you hear me, why don't you say something? Do you know your name?
My name is Olivia Jerome.
Did you find Anna, boss?
Yeah, she was exactly where I knew she would be, at General Hospital. She was waiting for Olivia to come up for surgery.
Boy, this is like a horror movie, this woman coming back into your lives. No wonder Anna's a little crazy.
I know.
How'd the surgery go?
Well, they removed a bullet from close to her spinal column. Unfortunately, she survived the surgery. The only good thing is she may not come out of the coma.
What did you just say?
My name is Olivia Jerome.
You know where you are?
Hospital?
Look at me. You know who I am? Do you know who I am?
Should I know you?
Yeah, you should know me. I'm Anna Lavery, and you know me very well.
No. I never saw you before.
figure if I hang on to this for a bit longer, I can cop a few more minutes in bed. It's some sort of a dream, right?
No, I'm not a dream. I'm really here.
I should have known something. I don't go with miracles very well, and the same thing applies to ghosts. What are you?
I'm not a ghost.
A miracle, right? Oh, I've never met one.
Oh, I've never seen anyone so happy to get off work.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love my lab, but I'm hoping for a little different type of chemistry, you know what I mean? Bobby, hey, do me a favor. Just have an incredible evening.
Well, thank you.
Bye.
You too.
Well.
Hi. What's the latest on Lydia St. John or Jerome or however she's checked in these days?
Well, the last I heard, Miss Jerome was still unconscious after surgery.
Not good.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's come around by now. Anna Lavery was in a while ago, and I think she's still in there with her now.
Anna Lavery is with Olivia alone?
Well, yes, Doctor. I didn't get any orders to contradict that.
Olivia.
No, you're awake, Olivia.
Come on. You remember me. You remember the things that you did to me, don't you?
Anna, what's going on here?
I know you do.
Anna,
She's conscious. She's lying to you. How do you know? Because she just looked straight at me and she spoke to me.
Are you sure of that?
I wouldn't make it up. She just looked right at me. What did she say? I asked her if she knew who she was, and she said that her name was Olivia Jerome. I mean, she looked straight at me, she opened her eyes, and she spoke. Come on.
Okay, we'll let Harrison Davis examine her. Look, Anna, we appreciate you letting us know this, but you're going to have to leave. The patient is still unconscious.
You don't get it. She's conscious. She's lying to you all. Don't you see
Anna,
that? She's trying... Look, she tricked me. She's tricking
Anna, listen
you.
to me. I understand how upset you are, but I'm serious about you having to leave. I don't want her hearing any of this if she's conscious on any level.
Look, come on. Don't you think I have a right to know what she's doing?
Will you listen to me for a minute and believe that I'm trying to protect you?
You can't protect me from her. Don't you understand
Anna,
that?
don't you remember what you said on the witness stand during your trial? Do you remember what you said?
No, I didn't. I said a lot of things.
Among them that you wanted to kill Olivia St. John. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Now, the woman just survived radical surgery. Medically, her life is hanging on by a thread. If that thread snaps and you've been disturbing her, you could go on trial again.
Oh.
Only this time it wouldn't be for attempted murder. It would be for murder itself. Anna, do you understand?
What's happening to me, Tom?
You think the nightmare is starting all over again?
Yeah, I do.
That's the kind of emotional involvement that could make you believe that you'd seen her open her eyes.
I did. I saw her. She looked straight at me. She grabbed my arm. And I said, do you know where you are? She said she thought she was in some hospital. And do you know who I am? I said. She said she didn't remember. And then she seemed to go back to sleep again.
Anna, I want to believe you, but under the circumstances...
No, I'm telling the truth. I am. You have to believe me.
I'm convinced that you believe that, Anna.
No,
I'm totally
Bobby, you believe me, don't you? Please, I saw her. She looked straight at me, Bobby.
Anna, look, you're very upset.
No, don't. I'm not upset.
Anna, you've been under a lot of anguish for tonight. Why don't you let me drive you home? All right?
No, I can. Tom, I can get home myself. I'm going to Duke's.
Okay, if you'll be all right, fine.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Take care.
Yeah.
Tom, I don't see any signs of consciousness. Is Anna absolutely sure that's
Bobby,
what
she saw something.
Okay, fine. Well, let's call Duke and get him over here. Let's get Harrison Davis over here, too. I'll check with the switchboard, find out where he is.
No, don't bother the switchboard. One call should get them both over here.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I was having dinner with Simone, and she got a call that her late date was coming to join her.
Oh, come on. That must be a mistake. I don't believe Simone would do that.
I don't want to believe it either, but Harrison Davis is at Duke's with Simone this very minute.
Tom, wait a minute. Tom.
I don't know why I ever wanted to lead. I mean, I love it when you drive.
You're a pretty sensational dancer, Dr. Joe.
Well, thank you. You know, flattery will get you everywhere.
Oh, I think I've got you where I want you then.
Not yet.
I didn't think you would wait for me.
I almost left. A couple times.
Why would you leave?
I really don't want to talk about it. How was surgery?
Can you sit down?
Please.
Thank you.
Did that woman survive?
You know, for such an attractive woman, she certainly made a lot of friends. Does anybody besides me want her to live?
She did a lot of evil things.
Well, her morality isn't my problem. Tell you what, though, it was the toughest surgery I've ever done. There was scar tissue lodged behind a bullet. It was tough and long, but she survived.
Harrison, operating on a woman whom everyone either fears or hates, and you have her life in your hands, how does that feel to you?
Just like any other surgery. And do you know how much longer I want to sit here and talk about medicine and ethics? That long. Look, I came here to talk about a long, beautiful life that lies ahead of me with you.
Maybe you want a drink?
Excuse me, Dr. Davis. There was Bobby Meyer just called from General Hospital. She'd like you to go there immediately. Excuse me.
Thank you. Tom, he wouldn't be setting me up now, would he?
Oh, come on. It's a terrible thing to say.
I'm sorry. Wait for me.
I don't think that's a very good idea. I've got friends here.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, then. I'll meet you at your apartment.
Harrison, please.
I got your message. What's happening?
Oh, well, according to a visitor, Olivia woke up about an hour or so ago and spoke.
Who was the visitor?
Anna Lavery.
She was your source of information? I do not believe the staff at this hospital, Bobby. Does the phrase established medical procedures have any meaning to you?
Anna Lavery is a dependable, professional law officer.
She is not a qualified medical observer. I do not believe you would call me down here on some harebrained observation from a totally unauthorized, non-medical visitor.
You don't have to be a brain surgeon to know somebody opened up their eyes and spoke to you. Look, doctor, if anybody has an interest in what is going to happen to Olivia, it's Anna Lavery, and I believe her.
Well, terrific. If you're so damn sure that she's going to regain consciousness, you can sit here and wait for her to talk about it. And don't call me unless she's ready to tell me her life story.
I thought you'd never get here.
Hi. Well, I had some things to do, you know.
Why did you stay around the hospital? I don't understand.
Because I had to make sure for myself that she's not going to do anything to us again.
Oh, she's in a coma, isn't she?
No, she's not. She stared right at me. She opened her eyes and she looked at me.
Oh, come on, Anna. Don't tell me that.
She opened her eyes, she said her name, and God knows what else she's going to do to us now.
I don't believe that.
It's true.
Did she recognize you?
No, I don't know. I mean, she said she didn't. She said she realized she was in a hospital or whatever. Then she just lapsed back into that coma or whatever.
Let's get out of here. Angel.
Hi, Angel.
Lavery,
Hi.
take over here. I'm going to take Anna home. Come on.
All right, you got it. Duke, Anna, listen, good evening. Have you seen Dr. Walt Benson around here? I've got a message for him.
He's over at the bar. He's waiting for Dave.
Oh, I have a feeling he's going to be waiting a lot longer.
Did you find out anything about Devane?
Yeah, we found him, picked him up, and now all of a sudden, Robert's playing some sort of a game.
What do you mean?
Well, he wants us to stall in the booking and the paperwork. Doesn't want to come down and question him until tomorrow morning. I don't know what the problem is.
I think I do.
Oh, really? How about explaining it to me? I mean, I got a couple of officers who really busted their butts getting this guy in here, and all of a sudden they don't know what the problem is, what the hurry was.
He just feels guilty about letting Catherine leave the concert that night. You know that.
Oh, sure, I understand that.
Well, when he has the murderer in custody, he's going to feel better.
Well, why doesn't he just get on with it?
I don't know. I mean, he was falling in love with the girl. Can you imagine how he feels now?
Call the pharmacy. Dr. Lee Fleming, call the pharmacy.
I'm not even going to ask if you're okay.
Good idea.
Why are you still here? You sick of the wallpaper in your room? Or you need somebody to talk to?
Both of the above will do. Actually, I was thinking about Olivia St. John and wondering if she had really regained consciousness
Or if it was Anna Lavery's imagination.
No, I didn't say that. There could be some neurological explanation we don't understand.
Oh, well, tell that to Dr. Davis. Do you know the man jumped all over me for calling him in to examine Olivia on the say-so of a non-medical visitor?
And what would he have said if you wouldn't have called him in?
I don't know.
I don't even like talking about that guy. I'm worried about Anna Lavery.
I think Anna will be okay. I mean, I know it's been a shock for her to have Olivia come back into her life, but she and Duke will handle it. Listen, Doctor. Can we talk about your situation for a minute?
What's there to talk about? Some old so-called date with Harrison Davis says it all.
Tom, you don't have all of the information.
Come on, she was out to dinner with me. She got a phone call that he was coming over to meet her. I mean, he's out of surgery.
Well, that was his idea, not hers.
Well, why didn't she tell him to buzz the hell off?
Well, I think in her own way she did. Look, Tom, I was there when Harrison was pushing Simone to go out with him.
The nerve of that guy. I can't believe him.
She's nice and she's polite and she was doing her best to say no. And that's probably the reason why he pretends not to get her message. But he kept insisting that he had a right to equal time.
Let me ask you something. Would I get in a lot of trouble if I punched him out?
Probably, for sure. Look, Tom, really, she was doing everything she could to say no. And anybody else would take it as no. And then this emergency phone call came through about Olivia. She didn't have a chance to finish. And I'm sure with his arrogance, it never occurred to him that Simone would not like to spend the evening with him.
You know, I kind of have a feeling you feel the same way about Harrison Davis I do.
After going through a surgery with him, I feel more like a floor mop than a scrub nurse. But never mind that. I am really furious with him for daring to interfere with your marriage.
You know, it's not 100% his fault. We do live in your house, and you know what's been going on.
Well, it's never 100% anybody's fault. The point is you and Simone are married, and you belong together.
I wish I'd known all this before I chopped her head off at Duke's. I mean, I just left her there. I walked out on her.
She's probably home by now. And you know how it is when your heart is breaking? You're sitting and you're staring at the phone, waiting for it to ring.
Yeah, I know. You think she'll forgive me?
The summer come after spring. Get out of here.
I'm out of here.
Well, I'm gonna miss Robin's bright little face in the morning around here, but one thing, though, at least it'll give us an extra couple of hours in bed. We could use our relief, don't you think?
Yeah. Don't.
Would it be optimistic, Anna?
Do you believe me?
Yeah?
No, you don't. You think I'm making it up, don't you?
No, of course I do. I'm on your side. Of
All
course
right,
I
do you believe that she opened her eyes, she looked at me, she said her name? Do you believe that?
Yeah, I believe it.
So what are we going to do about it?
And what do we have to do about it? The woman is sick. She's in a coma. There's nothing.
She's not in a coma. She's awake. She's as awake as you or I, and she's going to do exactly what she tried to do before. Destroy this family and anybody else that gets in her way.
Oh, listen, Anna, we both know what she did to us before. We lost a child because of her, but we survived.
But that's all we did. We survived.
I feel awful about this.
Well, what are we going to do?
We both know what she's capable of. She won't get anywhere near you nor Robin as long as I'm alive. I promise. Have I told you today that I love you?
No, not today.
I love you. Let's go to bed.
I'll be back.
Tom?
Hi, Bobby.
I thought you would have found Simone by now.
Well, there was no answer at her place, so she must not be home yet.
Oh. Well, maybe she unplugged the phone. I do that sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Easy way to find out. Go knock on her door. Your door.
Well, that occurred to me, but I canceled the idea as soon as it did. You see, it would only look as if I'm checking up on her, and she needs that.
Or that you needed her very badly tonight.
She already knows that.
Tom, how do you know she knows what's going on in your mind? Come on. After the pressure I saw Harrison Davis applying tonight, if I were you, I wouldn't waste any time.
I'm not wasting any time, but there is such a thing as being too eager, pushing too hard.
Oh, don't tell me you're going to force her to come to you.
No, I'm not going to play any more games. I'm going to tell Simone in the morning that I want her back. And I want Harrison Davis out of our lives forever.
Who are you?
Federal Marshal. This the Lavery residence?
Yeah?
Summons for Duke Lavery.
What are you doing here now? Why don't you tell me in the morning, couldn't you?
Just came in.
What the hell is this? I can't do this. I can't go to New York tomorrow to give deposition against the Jerome guy. I'm sorry, you can't expect me to pack up and go to that.
Everybody says that. It's a federal court. If you don't come, we'll come get you. I understand you're the key witness that can put the Jeromes and the Carters behind bars. Look at it as a public service. Have a nice night.
Can't go now. Not with Olivia back, you can't.
I have no choice, Anna.
It's all starting again, isn't it? I can't stand it.
No, it's not. It's not starting again. It's finished. It's finished. Oh, man.
Bye, brother.
It's at 20 to 50% off. Liz Taylor Drug Controversy, today at 4.
Agent THX 1138. This is Agent K9. Woof. Oh, well, I'm not being unfriendly. I was just cautious about how I woke you up. Listen, a dreadful thought hit me on the way into the office. Yeah, I guess you need to hear this. Listen carefully. No piano, no radio, and no TV, all right? Yeah, all of the above. Read a book, improve what's left of your mind. Stay invisible, all right? And unnoticed. My first order of business. Bye-bye.
Hi, anything new?
No, she's still sleeping. Tom, do you think that Anna really did imagine that Olivia woke up and said something yesterday?
Well, I would trust Anna in anything where she wasn't quite so emotionally involved, but in this case,
Did you speak to Simone last night?
Not yet, no. I spent the night tossing and turning. I was furious with myself by jumping to the worst possible conclusions about her.
If you didn't love her so much, you wouldn't care so much.
You know, I'm going to see if she's signed in yet. Get our marriage back on track.
You're going to need more than one suit, you know, if you're going for more than 3 days.
I don't know how long I'll be gone.
Your blazer came back from the dry cleaners.
No, I can't think about that. I've got more important things to think about here.
You want your black shoes?
No, Anna, come here, please. Why are we avoiding the issue? Why don't we talk about what's important?
I don't know. Maybe if we ignore it, it'll go away.
No, it won't go away. Come to New York with me. The deposition won't take 24 hours a day. We can go to the theater. We can have dinner, please.
Hardly, Robin. While Olivia's here. Olivia, did you say something?
What is wrong? My head hurts so much. What happened?
Let me get the doctor.
Was I in a wreck?
I'll be right back. Be right back. Tom, he's awake and talking.
Hello. I'm Dr. Hardy. How do you feel?
Terrible. Sore. This is a hospital.
Yes, this is a hospital.
Why am I here?
Bobby, get Harrison Davis in here, Stat. It's okay. No, you're all right. Everything's gonna be fine.
Who is Davis?
He's your doctor.
You're a doctor.
Right. I've been consulting, but Dr. Davis is a neurosurgeon. He operated on you.
operated. Why?
It's a long story. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. What is your name?
You don't know my name. You can't tell me my name.
Stay calm. Does the name Olivia mean anything to you?
Olivia. Olivia Jerome. Is that my name?
Yes.
Why did he operate on me?
You had a severe injury to your spine. He had to operate to relieve some of the pressure.
When?
2 days ago.
I've been here for 2 whole days.
You were in a convalescent hospital a long time before that.
How long?
Over 4 months.
Months of my life. I'm so scared.
Don't be afraid. You're gonna be all right. Just try to relax. Would you stay with her for a minute, please? I'll be right back.
Bobby, where is Davis?
He isn't here, but the page operator has a number he left where she can reach him.
What time is it? I really have to get to the hospital.
Simone, my office knows where I am and your office knows where you are, so I don't know, just stop and think about London, you know? I know it wasn't very long, but it was very precious to me.
Harrison.
Look, it was the first time in my life that I ever met somebody that I didn't have to explain myself to. I mean, you could look in my face, the first person that could actually tell me what I was thinking just by looking at me.
Yeah, but our meeting was like a shipboard romance. I mean, you know, the boat stops and the party's over and love you, bye-bye, and I won't have to see you for the rest of my life.
Here I am.
And here I am, a married woman.
You were married then, too, Simone. Come on, tell Tom. I'll tell Tom. It'll take a little while, but he'll get used to it.
Page operator's ringing Dr. Davis.
Good, thank you.
Simone Hardy here. Hello?
Simone?
Tom? Well, hi, good morning.
The page operator was trying to reach Harrison Davis for me, and she thought he left this number.
Well, you know, he just stopped by for a few minutes to have a talk before work.
We'll save the explanation. This is very important. Would you put him on, please?
Tom, it really isn't what you think it is.
Put him on, please.
Tom would like to talk to you.
How did he know I was here?
I really don't know, but it seems to be very important.
Tom, this is Harrison Davis. What can I do?
Olivia Jerome is awake. She's talking, and she seems to be suffering from partial amnesia.
Thank you very much. I'll be right there.
What did he say?
Olivia Jerome is awake. She's talking.
You know what I'm talking about. What else did he say?
She has partial amnesia.
Would you tell me about you?
Look, I'm just as sorry about this as you are, Simone.
But why did you have to give him this number? I just don't believe you.
What else am I supposed to do? I'm a doctor, Simone. Look, this is all the more reason why we have to tell Tom. We have to level with him. Get you out of this impossible
No.
situation.
My marriage is not an impossible situation.
I'll give you a ride to work.
I have my own car, thank you.
Well, are you going to talk to Tom or what?
At this rate, I don't know if Tom's ever going to talk to me again.
Hello, can I speak to Dr. Tom Hardy, please?
Tom Hardy here.
Hi, it's Anna Lavery. Any change in Olivia?
She's awake.
Did she talk?
Yes, she can talk, but she remembers next to nothing.
What?
It's true, Anna. She had trouble with her own name.
Well, she's just lying like she always has.
Like a baby. so embarrassing.
How do you like your juice?
It's okay. Where am I?
You're in General Hospital in Port Charles, New York.
I don't know any Port Charles.
It's over by the lake, cold and snowy.
I've never been there.
You don't remember being here before?
I know I've been a lot of trouble for all of you. Please
Oh,
forgive
this is
me.
absolute rubbish. Anna, please. This is
No.
not
Who is
the
she?
time. Oh, well, listen to this.
Hold on, wait a minute. Maybe you can help us out here.
Why is she so angry with me?
Olivia. Do you know this woman? Have you ever seen her before?
No.
She spoke to you last night.
Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, what's my name? I'm Anna Lavery. You know me very well.
Anna.
I do not know you.
No,
You
hold
wanted
it.
to get
Come
her
on, let's
memory
go.
back. Why
That's
didn't
it.
you just ask her the right question?
A temporary memory loss, Anna, is not uncommon. I mean, sometimes it's selective. A patient will remember one thing and not another thing. 1 year and not another
Okay,
year.
look, that may be true, Doctor. But you see, she faces charges pending her recovery, so she's going to want to fake amnesia to get out of a trial.
Anything a mind can conceive is possible, but she just got finished with a severely traumatic surgery. She was in a coma for 4 months. Now, I can't even conceive of the degree of calculation it would take for her to fake something like this right now.
Oh, really? You can't? Well, you don't know Olivia.
Look, okay, I'll tell you what. If she is faking this, I'll find out. Meanwhile, she's here. She's not going anywhere.
Dr. Davis, Dr. Jones has arrived for his checkup.
Okay, tell him I'll be right up.
Would you tell him I'll see him before he leaves?
You got it.
Thanks. What do you think? I think it would be too difficult to wake up from a coma and have all these lies rehearsed and ready to go.
That's what you think? Or you're wrong?
Anna, the woman will...
I'm just telling you, you're wrong, okay?
Melissa, do I have any messages?
Yes, Mrs. Jones.
Thank you. What time did Scott Baldwin call?
I'm sorry, didn't I write it down?
No, you didn't. Sorry, isn't going to tell me what time he called either.
About an hour ago?
About an hour ago. Great, Melissa. Why don't you next time write it down?
Oh, Dr. Hardy.
Good morning, Lucy.
Oh,
Yes,
hi,
Melissa.
Dr. Hardy.
This man is over here has been waiting to see you.
Oh, thank you. I'm Dr. Steve Hardy.
Yes, doctor. I need to speak to you for a few minutes.
I hope you're not a traveling salesman. I really don't have time.
No, it's a private matter regarding Monica Quartermain, and it's quite important.
Monica? Well, let's go to my office, shall we? It's right this way.
Oh, Dr. Hardy, do you think I could speak to you, please? It's very important. I don't mean to interrupt.
Would you excuse us for a moment?
This is going to sound very strange, but Dr. Davis is being lied to by one of your patients.
Lied to? In what way?
Olivia Jerome. Now, she's pretending that she has amnesia, and that just isn't true.
Morning.
Alan, would you mind doing something for Anna? I have a gentleman waiting for me.
Sure,
Thank you, thank you. Alan can do whatever I can for you.
Sure. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me. Now, what's your interest in Dr. Monica Quartermain?
Yes.
Excuse me. Morning, Lucy.
Hi, Alan.
Melissa, the man that was just with Dr. Hardy, what does he want?
I'm sorry, Dr. Quartermain. I really don't know. Except he's from the FBI.
The FBI?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what he wants?
No.
Okay, I'll find out from Steve later. I'll be with Mrs. Lavery.
Okay.
I'm sorry about the interruption. What's the problem?
Well, it's to do with Olivia Jerome. Now, she's awake and she's talking, but she's pretending that she doesn't remember Port Charles or anyone in it.
How convenient for her. Let's go to my office. We'll talk about it.
As it turns out, I had this psychic premonition on my way into town that you didn't take me seriously when I said that bit about the piano. Yes. No. We can't play just the black keys. There are no keys, no piano, no TV, nothing. Yeah.
Lavery wants to have a word with you.
Yeah, bring it in. Listen, I got to get back to work. Remember what I said. Bye.
Hi, thanks for seeing me. I know you're very busy.
It's all right. It always pays to keep in well with the person who's looking after my daughter.
Yeah, I can't stay long. I've been called to New York to give deposition in the Jerome Carter trials.
Yeah, I know.
You and I haven't exactly seen eye to eye recently.
That's true.
Well, despite that, I was wondering if I could ask you, please, to keep a special eye on Anna and Robin. I may be gone for a week.
Well, I think that goes without saying, but tell me, am I to expect some new ghost from your mob days to rear its ugly head?
No, nothing on my part that I know of, but... Well, Olivia St. John, of course, as you know, is in town. Anna's rather concerned she may be here to cause some trouble.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about that myself. Scorpio.
Hi, Commish. This is Olin at the Lavery's. Angel told me that the Duke was coming to see you. Is he there yet?
Yeah, I see now. Hang on. It's Olin.
Thank you. Yes, Olin.
Hi, dude. The feds are on you like poison ivy. The U.S. attorney in New York says he's got the time wrong. He says you've got to be in the city on that 1 o'clock shuttle.
Oh, come on, he can go to hell. I can't make that.
They say they carry you on.
Where's Anna?
She went out a while ago. I'll track her down.
Please. Thank you, Olin.
Okay. All right.
They moved up the time of the deposition in New York. I have to go.
Well, listen, don't worry about Anna and Rob. I'll look out for her. As for Olivia St. John, from what I understand, she's in no condition to make trouble for anyone.
Now we'll try and convince Anna of that, would you? I don't want us to do anything foolish.
I'll keep running my wing. I'm very grateful. Do what you got to do.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Hi, Tom. Great, you're home. The Duke's dude's been looking all over for you. That federal attorney's really been jerking him around.
Is he in the bedroom?
That's right.
Oh. Hi.
I'm just going to come help you finish packing.
Federal attorney's office called. They want me in New York sooner. 4 o'clock, actually, his office.
But you're never going to make... Why did they do that?
Oh, I've no idea. Who knows? I don't know security. So...
Did someone threaten you if you talk about the mob, did they?
No, not lately. How's Olivia doing? Olin says she's talking.
Well, sort of. I don't know. She says she's never even been to Port Charles. She doesn't know anything about it.
Oh, really? What do the doctors say?
Well, they say that she's got amnesia, but she might come out of it. But Alan Quartermain, he says that he has to rely on the opinion of this Dr. Davis, whoever he is.
Well, I believe you. After all, we know her better than they do. She won't cause us any harm, though. She's very ill.
You don't believe that?
Yes, I do. I'll have to get going. Otherwise, they're going to have me up for contempt. We can't have that, can we?
Come on. You're as afraid of her as I am.
You give Robin a hug for me? Tell her I'm sorry I had to leave so quickly.
Yeah.
You ready, Mr. Lavery?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's all right. The federal marshals, they came to help with the bags, isn't it, right, gentlemen? Thank you.
Be careful.
Come on, chum. Put that long face away. The Duke's dude got every cop in New York guarding him.
I know. I'm still worried.
Yeah, you got it.
Hello? Oh, I'd like to speak to Commissioner Scorpio, please. It's Anna Lavery.
Support your local police? Yes, Ms. Lavery.
Hi, can you spare me some time?
Sure, what you want? Hour? More? Yes?
Less? What?
In an hour, will be fine.
Here, there, anywhere, where?
General Hospital.
What's happening at General?
You'll see, you'll find out.
1 hour.
Great, thanks a lot. Bye.
Mrs. Lavery here?
She's on the phone now. But come in.
Hello. Saw your husband being escorted away by a couple of big guys. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Oh, thanks. He's gone to New York. They're taking his deposition. What do you want? I don't have time for you.
I want you to understand that I was just doing my job when I prosecuted you.
You took an awful lot of pleasure in doing it, though.
You gotta love your work, you know? If I offended you, I'm very, very sorry. When you hear what I have to say, I think you'll agree that we're both on the same side now.
I don't think so.
We both want Olivia St. John to get what she deserves. If she's got her memory back, then I have got a list of charges. Charges that will stick. We can send her up the river for so long that she'll forget what a bottle of peroxide looks like.
She's got her memory back. She's denying it, though, but I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
All you gotta do is testify. And away she goes.
Well, yes, I'd like her to go to jail, but anyway, really. Only right now, I don't know whether I could see my way to going back into court. I'm sorry.
Okay, Dr. Hardy asked me to show you the selective memory that Olivia St. John's demonstrated so far. I'd like to warn you that, she'll have memory lapses probably for the next week or a couple of months or so.
Is this the way it usually happens after neurosurgery?
Well, not if a patient's lucky. Fortunately, Olivia wasn't. We can go inside. Olivia, do you remember, Tom Hardy?
How you feeling this afternoon?
My head doesn't hurt so much. Who are these people?
Oh, these are my friends. You want to tell them your name?
Olivia.
Olivia who?
Olivia Jerome.
When you came to the hospital, you were registered under the name of Olivia St. John. Oh, why is that name so different?
My father is Victor Jerome, and I changed my name to Olivia St. John. Does anyone know why?
I'm sorry, I don't. What does your father do?
He has meetings, and he tells people what to do when they do it.
What sort of things?
I don't know. Business.
Olivia, do you know what year this is?
You're teasing me.
Well, bear with me. What year is this?
It's 1985. You know that.
Nurse, could you give me a newspaper, please?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
I'm excited because I am finally going to get to open my art gallery.
When?
March 1st. It took a lot longer to get everything together than I thought it would. Julian will be there.
Julian?
Yeah. He's my brother. He's bringing his girlfriend to meet me. I'm really excited to meet her.
Thank you. Olivia, I'd like you to take a look at this newspaper. What is the date on the newspaper? The year on the newspaper is 1989.
They make these things up at carnivals and things. I know that it is 1985 because my brother graduates from Columbia next year in 1986.
What's the name of Julian's new girlfriend?
Cheryl? He said this is it. There's no more fooling around anymore.
Oh, my goodness. Listen, this isn't Kansas anymore. This is Port Charles, and it is 1989, and you came here last year, and you caused me and my family a lot of trouble.
Miss Lavery.
No, I mean, what is this?
No, please. I think everybody has to leave.
She is a lying little
nice,
witch.
decent person. I've never
You're
done
not a nice,
anything
decent
wrong.
person.
Everybody
You get the hell out of my
everybody
house.
has
I
to go.
don't understand it. What? Am I crazy? Am I crazy?
Wish I knew.
I just got a call from one of the park rangers. Your piano playing is disturbing the bears. It's a joke, all right? I'm sorry. Easy. Huh? How soon? Very soon. Well,
sooner than that.
Hmm?
Yeah, I thought I'd stop on the way home and pick something up. I don't think they stock that kind of stuff in Port Charles. I mean, this isn't Paris, you know. Yeah. Well, I thought maybe we should celebrate your resurrection this evening. All right, I'll surprise you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Who's that?
No, it's Lewis.
Guy Lewis doesn't make you smile like that.
Oh, right. That's a stupid joke that's going around. It's all about this swordfish that hires a 747 to fly him down to Antarctica for a rip. Well, and you had to be there.
You tell the worst jokes.
Yeah, well, it's just the way I hear them.
Anna? I'm sorry you're not satisfied.
No, I'm not.
What Davis thinks, and what I concur with him, is that Olivia is recalling the happy times from the relatively recent part of her past. It's as if she's denying that evil part of herself.
Well, if what you're saying is true, is that because of the coma, stress, or the bullet, which I guess we're talking about has created some sort of a lobotomy, which has wiped out all those bad memories?
A little of both. You see, this might be her only chance to get rid of that dark part of her psyche.
You honestly don't think she's faking it, do you?
No, I don't. I wish you would accept that and forgive her. She's not a threat.
That's very easy for you to say, Tom.
She isn't a threat. I wish I could convince you of that.
Thank you.
Take care.
I don't think you'd be this edgy if your hubby hadn't been called off and it's your own business.
Yeah, you see? I don't know. I mean, if he's forced to testify at the trial, what's going to happen to him? Or what's going to happen to any of us?
You think they're going to put contracts out now?
Or what do you think?
Too soon for me to think anything. However, I had a conversation with Duke earlier, and I agreed that I'd look after you and the kid for the duration.
You did?
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did I ever tell you that, that you're my favorite ex-husband?
I'm your only ex-husband.
Well, maybe you're not. Well, you never asked.
You married me under false pretenses?
No, I didn't.
I read the doctor's report. You were completely unsullied.